with the Gators. They are 10-2. It's a program that seems to be rejuvenated under their new head coach, Ron DeFane.
Chris, this is an entirely different team than we've seen in years past. I spoke to the coach, Ron DeFane, to see what the difference is. And she said she came in day one, made it very clear, she had high expectations for this team, and she's pushing a lot harder. And they have responded amazingly well. They want to do something in competition. They're tired of settling. She's bringing class to the program, and they're starting to see the results. They're ranked #1 on the uneven bars, but they're consistent throughout. They have a great core of gymnasts led by Orley Szmuch, has been a very consistent all-arounder for them throughout every competition, and will probably be so again today.
Meanwhile, the LSU Tigers off to a great start. They are 6-1, having a good season. Last year, the team was led by 6 seniors. This year, they are young, but despite that, they might be even better.
When I walked up to Coach Dee Bro, all she did was laugh. She goes, "We are young, Kathy. We have so many freshmen. I'm actually coaching. I'm teaching new skills. So it's a whole different ballgame, but they're talented. So by the year's end, they should really be a great team, and hopefully in the years to come." The way she sees it is they have got to be perfect. The other team has to make a few mistakes, and they can still win. They have a very exciting freshman, though, April Burkholder, talented on all 4 events. Going to be a very fun gymnast to watch in this competition. And if they can surround her with a little support, we're going to have a great competition.
I want good takeoffs, tight legs, and we've got to bone these landings. We've got to come in and stick these bad boys, okay? Let's take charge here, and we won't be trailing. We want to be even, all right? LSU Tigers, fight, fight, fight. Is that what we're going to do here? 1, 2, 3. LSU Tigers, fight, fight, fight. Let's go.
Rotation 1. LSU starts on vault. Florida on bars. Here's Megan Durning. She'll lead off. A 5'3" freshman from Roswell, Georgia. A walk-on a year ago. She's now on aid, and they're looking for her to get things off to a good start.
And you could hear Coach Dee Bro say, "We want to be even after this event." Landed a little bit close to the horse. It's a half twist on, half twist off front. It's only worth a 9.8 in the Coda points. They really want to get higher start values.
So Durning leads things off for LSU. Here's Carol Waterhouse for the University of Florida. Junior from Duluth, Minnesota. Sister Rachel on the soccer team at Florida. It's a great event for the Gators. They're the #1 ranked bars team in America.
This is a great event for them. Very, very consistent, very strong. They've got a good level difficulty. Double tuck, front dismount. Legs were pretty far apart on that. We call that a cowboy position. Tightens your rotation. You spin a little bit faster. And it's a little bit harder for the judges to see it from the side, but that's way out there, so that'll be a slight deduction.
Next up, the Fighting Tigers will send up Jade Jenkins. Jenkins, a sophomore from Germantown, Tennessee. 6 freshmen, 5 sophomores on the LSU Tiger roster this year.
I was actually mistaken. That last vault was worth a 9.9 in the Coda points. He scored a 9.675. This one's also worth a 9.9. Handspring front tuck with a half twist. A little bit low.
Megan Durning got a 9.675. And we'll give you Jade Jenkins' score in a moment. Sherie Owens up next for the University of Florida. Florida goes 8 deep in this event. And they have some spectacular routines.
5'7". This is a tall gymnast, and you can use it to your advantage on this event, especially now that the bars go out so far. There's plenty of room for this long body to swing.
Waterhouse got a 9.275, so the pressure is now.
Sherie just joined the team Christmas and has earned her spot in the lineup, and a very difficult lineup to get into on the uneven bars for Florida. They're ranked #1 in the nation. They broke their school record on this event. It's now 49.675, a very big score. Oh. All right, not bad. That'll step it up a little bit, because keep in mind you can drop 1 low score, so we'll count the top 5 scores for each team on every event. Judges are looking for these nice straight bodies in the handstands, big release moves, and of course, the all-important landing on the dismount has to be perfect to get those huge scores.
Southeastern Conference Gymnastics will continue. LSU and Florida. We'll be back in a minute. Rotation number 1 continuing. Dee Bro chatting with her number 3 athlete, Lauren Compagnoni. She's a sophomore from Tampa, Florida.
An important member of this team. She is a very strong leader in the gym. Really is their biggest cheerleader. Keeps everybody up and going.
Jade Jenkins got a 9.7, so 2 good scores so far.
Handspring front pike. Big step forward. That's worth a 9.9. That means that's the highest that vault can score if it's done perfectly and with no deductions.
She's been training at pike half in the gym, but she's only doing the pike here.
All of these teams are really trying to upgrade their difficulty, particularly on the vault, to get those 10-0 vaults.
Lindsey Minor on the bars. Just before her, Sherie Owens went and got a 9.8.
Lindsey has been doing extremely well for Florida. Very consistent gymnast. Nice, unique work on the uneven bars. So many of the routines start to look alike. A few little different elements in here. Got to clean up the form just a little bit. Got a little bent arms on the cast. Little leg breaks here and there. And again, another different looking dismount. So it's kind of a breath of fresh air for the judges who are used to seeing the same skills over and over, to see different variety. You have to time this just right. It's a clear hip. She'll pass through the handstand, or from the giant swing, pass through the handstand, then pop up her hands into a back somersault.
LSU's Lauren Compagnoni got a 9.775, and here is Rikki LaRue, 5'2" freshman, one of the 6 freshmen from Crawfordsville, Florida.
A lot of twisting going on in this vault. No flipping, a handspring with a double twist. So you'll see, difficult vault technically. She over-rotated it. You really wanted to see her to hang it up in the air to get that twist in with her back level to the floor. She gets her feet coming down right here as she finishes the twist, so it really sends her forward on the landing.
Her coach says she will be an All-American by the end of the year. Well, we shall see about that. Back to the bars, and Orley Szmuch. Szmuch, a sophomore from Los Angeles, has won 5 event titles so far this year.
Very strong anchor to this team. When they broke their school record on this event, scoring 49.675, she went 9.95.
Minor got a 9.775, so 3 outstanding scores for Florida already.
Assistant coach Randy Lane has done a really fine job with these athletes on the uneven bars. He's the main coach for this event, and he's so up and positive and keeps them believing. It's really raised their level of confidence. Nice tuck double. Wasn't extremely difficult, but it's so nice to see that perfect form. You leave no room for deductions, and that's the name of the game in college gymnastics. Don't give them an opportunity to take a deduction. She squeezes her legs together, really works on her form. And the dismount, as I said, it's not difficult, but look how perfectly her legs are together, and she just nails it.
Lindsey Minor got a 9.775 as we wait for the score for Orley Szmuch. As we do, let's go back to the vault. Brittany Brown is ready. Rikki LaRue a moment ago got a 9.8. So Durning 9.675, Jenkins 9.7, Compagnoni 9.775, and LaRue 9.8. So 4 solid scores. Looking for a big one here.
Nice tight competition going on here. Handspring front pike with a half twist, low landing. She pulled it around, but she was a little off center, meaning she landed to the side of the mat instead of dead center, and landed with her chest low. Watch right here. She gets hung up a little bit in the air on the rotation and really drops quickly. See how low her head is there. and then has to step off to the side. Those will be the main deductions. But it is worth a 10.0, so it's good difficulty.
Back to the bars. Set for Kristen Stucky. Orley Szmuch's score just reported a 9.85 for Szmuch. The best of the competition on bars for Florida so far. Here is Stucky. And of course, if you'd followed college gymnastics, you know her story. 7 knee operations in her Florida career. She has just come back, and she is an amazing athlete. She is a great story. A real perseverance, working herself back into the lineup and doing extraordinarily well. Great work on this event. She has a career high of 9.975. And is tied for 12th in the ranking nationally on this event. This is the type of athlete coaches love to work with. Never say die, and just keep plugging away. Very emotional to see her competing again and landing on that leg. Both legs, both knees. Amazing. So good routine for the junior Kristen Stucky. April Burkholder. Back to the vault in LSU. Brittany Brown has gotten a 9.75, and here she is, Wonder Woman, April Burkholder, the talented freshman from Houston, Texas. This is a Yurchenko laid out with a full twist. It's an easy vault to stick if done well. Oh, oh yeah. Wow. And she did it easily. When you set this vault up well, as she did, you really block it up in the air, get your twist in, nice laid out position, and spot the ground. This will be a big score for them. It's worth a 10.0. She squeezed her legs together. Oh, boy. There it is. Hey, she got a 10. Nope. One judge gave her a 10. One judge gave her 10. Let's see. Let's see what the other judge does. Turn it around. Will she get it? No, not quite. Back to the bars. Brittany Brown got a 9.75. Make that Stucky got a 9.9. Here is Erin Pendleton, who got a 10 on this event last week. Burkholder gets a 9.975, so almost. She just does beautiful work on the bars. Very tight form. Exciting moment when she scored that 10. You can really see the type of form that it takes. Whoa, oh! Almost had the landing. Boy, when it... There have only been 4 10s scored in the country this year. 9.975 once again for Burkholder. And Pendleton awaits her score. So a solid first rotation for both LSU and Florida. As they battle it out, we expected close competition. So after the first rotation, Florida on bars scores a 49-150. LSU on vault, a 49 even. The Gators with a slight lead after the first rotation will come back. Rotation number 2 is next. Stay with us.